Hello guys, welcome to Inside Eve and a good evening to you. Yes, this is Inside Eve, woman to woman, where we share loads and loads of things. Welcome again. I'm not hosting the show alone. My name is Boo Boo. I have two fantastic, gorgeous, lovely, sexy, sassy. I can go on.
Why are you blushing? She's talking about me.
I can go on and on about my lovely, lovely presenters turned sisters. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. So from the very far left.
Oh, hello, good evening. I'm Fome. You can call me Fome.
Like seriously.
And
hello, good evening. My name is Aderi Sola. And if it's a mouthful, you could call me Derry.
Why do you always say, and if it's a mouthful, you can always call me
Because people
Derry?
complain and some people call me Ade
Oh, please,
or Sola.
You're so very...
Derry is Derry, man. What's Sola?
Guys, how was your weekend?
It was cool.
It was Hamatani.
I know,
Honestly,
right?
like I woke up this morning and it was biting.
It was cold.
But I almost didn't want to take a bath. But, well, I had to. I mean,
Are you sure you did?
Yes, I did.
You know, I like the cold, but I don't like the harshness of the... I don't like the dryness.
Yeah.
I don't like the dust. You keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and it's just never ending.
I love the
like,
cold.
I know.
I'm like, oh, are we in Nigeria? So
like winter.
And you know the thing I've noticed about this cold, you know, normally when you go out very early in the morning, like 5:30ish, you see guys and girls jogging.
Nobody.
Now, man.
They're not jogging. No, because they can't even afford to. Because the air they're going to take into their nostrils will be dry, harsh.
It is really harsh.
But just sleep under your duvet,
I
man.
know, and I hope a lot of people are keeping really warm and you're drinking lots and lots of hot beverages.
And moisturizing,
yes.
So you don't shrink up.
Yes, please, you don't shrink and look all white. Okay, moving on. Now we have lots and lots to talk about today on the show. We have a very important topic. It is quite sensitive, and I know you out there want to hear your comments, your views regarding this topic. We're going to be talking about that. Also, my ladies are going to introduce other segments like
point of view, relationship talk. Of course, it will be in line with what we're going to be discussing today.
Definitely.
Your point of view, our point of view. Nobody's an expert on anything on this show right now. Maybe we'll have experts coming soon. Relationship issues, our point of view, coming up after What's Up for the day.
And Fome, darling?
Yeah, and then just to lighten things up a bit afterwards, we'll have our embarrassing moments and our ouch moment. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Okay. Like when Fome... Okay.
No, you have to wait.
All right, guys. Now, what's happening? Omotola Jolade, a Kennedy?
A Kennedy.
A.K.A. Omo Sexy. Man, that chick is fly.
She's hot.
She's our own Kim Kardashian.
She is hot. Like she has the fever. She has the fever.
As if she's like this and then she suddenly goes...
I know, the typical African woman.
Exactly.
I know now, like Omotola, she is currently celebrating her 20 years in the entertainment industry. I think you deserve a bravo, a round of applause. Everything you are doing, you are doing Nigeria proud, and we totally support you. You totally rock, girlfriend. But not only that, guess what? Now, the veteran actress who has featured in over 300 movies.
Wow. Like seriously. She started really early.
She did, right?
Started marriage early.
300 movies. And she's been listed as one of the highest grossing movie stars you've probably never heard of.
You've probably never heard of. Boo Boo hasn't heard of.
Do you mind?
Anyway, okay, here we are.
You know, she has
not the Samuel L. Jackson and other people that you just have flying around in your face, Angelina Jolie and all of that.
You know, she's among the number 9 of the highest gross paid
the
now.
top 10.
The top 10.
Nice one, babes. We need and let's farm though.
I know.
I'm sexy. You want to come on the show? Inside, we love you. It's all about the Benjamins, Joe.
I know. But by the time you come as popular, as even more popular than now, you'll be happy with that, right? I know.
What are you saying?
Okay, among the top 10 is the Frank Welker, and his total box office is about 4.46 billion. That's number 1.
Naira.
Dollars,
pounds.
babe.
What are you talking about?
Is it pounds?
Yes, pounds.
money.
Okay.
He's the highest.
Wow.
That's number 1, and then we have Bob Began.
Entertainment is cool, man. People are raking in money.
I tell you,
we're in the right place.
And
Bob
Began is 3.25 billion pounds. That's a lot of money. Just moving on quickly, Jack Angel, his box office total is 2.54 billion. Man, Honestly, Darian,
Lillian.
is your name going to be here or Fome?
Hold on, babe.
Oh yeah, of
Number 4.
course. Watch the
Fome,
space.
sorry, not Fome. It is Mickey McGowan, and she
you.
is going £2.5 billion. I mean,
Power to the
this is a
woman.
woman. This is a woman.
Wow.
Yes.
Go girl.
Go girl. Go girl. Number 5 is Michael Papajohn at 1.75. And then we have Martin Kleber at 1.68. We have Clint Howard at 1.66. We have Chris Ellis at 1.62. And we have our very own Omotola Kenny Day. I mean, she is off the charts for a Nigerian woman.
She's keeping it real.
She has been. Do you know she has been likened to the likes of Oprah Winfrey
Kim
and Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian because of her reality TV show.
Yeah.
The
About
real
her
me, Omotola,
and her
the real
family.
me.
You know, I think she's doing really
that's
well.
really great
And the last
news.
person is Shah Rukh Khan. He's an Indian actor. He's really sexy, very sexy.
Oh, it's Omotola we're talking about.
I know,
now.
sorry, I just-
Focus,
Sexy
babe,
is
focus.
Omotola Jalade.
Focus.
Sorry. Yes, focus. Number 9. There was this series she was on recently. It's called Hit the Floor.
Okay.
It's a cheerleading series, and she was in a scene, and her
Okay, I
date
think
was
with Akon.
Akon.
Oh yeah, you
Nice
said something
one.
about that.
Like she was looking really fly.
As the baby's flying high,
She
man.
is, right?
Herself,
She makes the right
Genevieve, they're
connections,
really.
you know.
I'm very sure she'll launch her
Nice
own clothing
one.
line.
No.
I will buy.
But then okay, let me not talk about her album.
What happened to her album?
She sings too.
Is that all you
basically.
need to talk about?
She sings. Omotola sings. She's an actress.
Does she
She's
still
a
sing?
philanthropist.
I think so.
Once a singer.
Why did you hesitate?
What? She
No,
just
I
dropped
think-
one album. I
I
think
think
that's
she
about
still
it.
sings. I think
And then
she-
she's keeping her home and fabulous, man.
She's-
Yeah,
she's
she's an
a lot for
inside Eve
herself.
woman.
Yes,
She's an inside Eve
a
woman.
typical inside Eve woman.
Career, mother.
She did this thing. I think she does this thing for widows normally, but she did something for them in December with her husband
Yes,
and all of
yes.
that. And you know the white beard thing that we like.
I know, like, yeah, we won't talk about it on the show. We have a white beard in the studio. We won't talk about it. We'll just leave it.
on your own.
Okay, moving on, guys. The Golden Globes, Lupita.
That baby's not chilling, no.
Well,
Tell me.
Team
You're
Natural.
the model, so tell me.
tell you.
Yeah.
Well, she has to keep the flag flying. Flying.
She's representing.
Hi.
You know, everybody's like, what she's gonna wear with her small body and all of that. And then she just keeps going bam,
Yeah.
bam
She
every
was,
time.
and I love her for. She's rocking her hair. I really love what she's wearing.
Team Natural.
And she's,
Are you
I love
having
her
a
skin.
rethink?
No. My hairdresser said I shouldn't do natural because I would lose her as a customer. I won't bring money anymore.
Selfish reasons.
For very selfish
From you.
reasons.
Then she should try to figure out how to maintain natural hair, but it's
Natural
going
hair.
Well, I
natural,
don't know.
natural.
You go natural.
Okay, it's not about Boo Boo now. It's about Lupita.
Sorry, Lupita
Yeah, thank you
Boo-Boo,
guys.
young
Did you see what she was? She
Ladies.
was absolutely gorgeous.
Purple,
You know.
she played around our color, inside if color,
I know.
purple. Is that why you're all?
I decided to just be Nubian today. Don't be jealous.
Nice
No.
one, Boo Boo, by the way. You look
Yeah, and the
gorgeous.
flowers.
Your
Really
gorgeousness.
I knew you were gonna.
Sunflower things.
I knew you were
No, but it's
going
nice.
to go there.
You know we have scores to settle after the show.
But you know what, guys?
Nice
let me
flower,
tell you
though.
something. Something happened this weekend. You know, I went to the mall, and there's a salon in the mall, and I went to have my nails done, and there was this lady who walked in, and when she walked in, she kept looking at me, and for some reason I was a bit puzzled.
celebrity now.
I know, thank God. But I was very puzzled, and I kept looking at her back. And then after a while, just, okay, whatever, you know, I don't know her. So she walks up to me and she's like, sorry, excuse me, you look very familiar. And I was like, okay. Obviously, I was not going to tell her who I was or anything. She's like, you look like my daughter. I was like, okay. She's like, do you have a mole at the back of your...
No, that's
Are you
creepy.
serious?
Yeah.
Sounds like a
that's
scene from a
creepy.
movie.
No, I'm not even joking. Do you have a mole at the back of your neck? And, you know, have a mole down? I was like, yes. She's like, okay,
Are
do you
you
have
serious,
a...
Boo-Boo?
I'm not joking. I just wanted to talk about
Okay.
this. And then she said, do you have a birthmark behind your leg? I was like,
At that point, I'll just say no, ma, go.
no. I was wondering where this was going. I was like, yes, ma. And then
That's
she said,
scary.
you are my daughter. And do you know the funniest thing? She kept pulling my legs. So I was like, madam, stop it. This is not even funny. Like,
Okay,
you
so
tell
you're
them-
pulling our legs.
Yes, I know.
That's a good
Sorry.
one.
I just had to just
As
pull
in,
your legs.
I was getting creeped out already. Like,
That was a good one. I was
thank
believing you, and then later on I was like, okay, you did your nails last weekend.
I deserve an applause.
That was a nice one.
I know.
Like, how can someone just come into the
But
mall
I'll get
and
back
begin
at
to-
you. Trust me.
How can someone just enter into a place and start
That's a
telling
nice
them,
one.
there's no mole, even if there are 10 moles there, man, forget it. I know my mom, and my mom knows me. Like, seriously.
All right, guys. No, seriously. That was the joke. It never happened. That was just pulling their legs, and I was pulling your legs. Now, you can visit our website. Go to our Facebook page. It is facebook.com/myr2tv. On our Twitter, you can follow us on our Twitter regarding the topic we're talking about. It is r2_TV. Our phone lines, guys, are so open, and it's 08091 222283 08091222284. Bring it, girls.
08091222285.
And lastly, Derry.
My friend.
091222286.
That's fine.
Can you imagine?
So make sure you give us a call. We're going to be right back.
Yeah.
Just briefly. Don't just go away. Just go for a short break.
Stay close to your phone now.
Hello, guys, and welcome back. And this is Inside Eve. Yes, Women's Moon, where we talk and
Like
talk and
music.
talk, as women always talk. Now, guys, we're going to be talking about the topic of today. And if you're just joining us, we've just introduced ourselves and this is me, Boo Boo, this is Darren, and that's Ferme. So you've missed a little bit, but this is the major topic that we're talking about. And our phone lines are opened. Please do give us a call because it is a sensitive topic. We're talking about domestic violence, guys. Domestic violence. First and foremost, I want to just quickly define what it is domestic violence is about. So domestic violence and emotional abuse are behaviors used by one person in a relationship to control the other. Partners may be married or not married, heterosexual, gay, lesbian, living together, separated, or dating. Now, there are examples of abuse, which includes name calling or put downs, keeping a partner from contacting their family or friends, withholding money, stopping a partner from getting or keeping a job, sexual assault, stalking, intimidation, beating, punching, and it goes on. It is a very sensitive topic. It's very, very dear to my heart and the ladies of Inside Eve. And I hope, at home you'll be able to relate with the topic in case a few people who are involved, have been involved. We're here to help. We are not experts, but we are here to help. So ladies, domestic violence, talk to me. What
when it
is
really
about?
hit me was when you said beating, and then you added punching. I'm like, what? Like a punching bag,
Yes.
the boxers
Boxers
use,
used
like,
to practice.
Yes.
that was when it really hit me because I've never really been close to anyone who's been a victim. I can only imagine what they go through, the emotional hurts. This is someone that claims that I love you.
Yes.
This person seems to be, it's supposed to be dear to your heart,
Yeah.
and then the person goes ahead to inflict
Physical pain and
physical
otherwise.
pain and injury and on you. I can't fathom. Like,
People never can
really.
ever fathom
I
how
can't.
it is such. It is very deep. It is very sensitive, and then there are a lot of people who do not talk about these things until they're at their bring point, until they are at their wits' end. I mean, Darren, can you please just share a little?
I don't know. For me, it's just it's funny, especially when you have people hitting pregnant women. That's the one that just gets to me, like, seriously. And then I always say that if a man would go to work and a 26-year-old lady that has been made MD or CEO of her company just because her father is rich, looks at you, Mr. 45-year-old, and says to you, you're nothing, you're this, you're less of a man, and she says a lot of stuff to you, and you just stand there looking just because of your 80,000 or 100,000 or 200,000 you're going to take at the end of the month. You won't do anything.
Yeah.
And then this same man that has some control
Yes.
at work gets into the house, and just because she says, why'd you come home late? Wow, one slap,
Transfer
and
of
then that's it.
aggression.
I'm like, if you have some measure of control, when one small girl in the office is talking to you anyhow, just because her father is rich. Because there's some bosses that will actually bring you, they will say anything and everything to you. And then you get home, this woman that is supposed to be the one that you love, that you feel something
Confiding.
for. Exactly, your partner, somebody you chose by yourself. This one was not your siblings. I mean, by force, by fire, you have your siblings. You don't choose your siblings. You don't choose your parents. But then you've chosen this person. You've seen the person, I want to love you. Given, people might find out they're not compatible and all that, but for no reason whatsoever should any man raise his hands and hit
for no reason at all. No given reason at all.
You know the part I really don't understand? I understand the fact that the men are the stronger sex, physically stronger sex. But then where this woman is being beaten and then she still claims to love the man and she still wants to be in that relationship, that's the part I can't I don't understand it. Does she derive some kind of pleasure from being hurt, or?
I've heard someone say to me
I think there are a few very, permit me to say, a bit sick women who, if they're not beaten, they don't feel okay. There are people who like to be beaten.
Okay, because I understand that in some parts of Nigeria, it's actually encouraged, like in the Tiv tribe, it's encouraged that the man should beat the wife. You know, culturally.
Serious?
Yes, I read it on Wikipedia, guys. Yeah.
Wow.
If it wasn't a fact, I wouldn't mention it. They recommend that you beat your wife, you know.
Wait, to put her to order?
Yes, and in some parts of Nigeria also, it's culturally allowed, like it's a form of correction.
Yes, it's allowed.
But then come
allowed,
on, the last time I remember anything about anyone beating anybody is the child. You know, spare the rod and call the child, not the wife.
Even at that, you don't overdo it, man.
Of course, there has to be a reason behind it.
I think it should take a lot of hatred for you to punch someone, living being like a person is screaming and you keep going. But you know, that, like you were saying, there's some really funny people out there.
There are some women.
A friend was telling me about his friends. Like I met them and I was like, those people, very funny guys. Husband and wife now. I think they were dating then. They like to fight physically, and then when they fight and tear the shirt and everything,
make love.
Then they now get into the bedroom
make
and
love
happily ever after.
Seriously?
What?
I'm not even joking. There are
That's
people
like animalistic instinct. Why?
Let me quickly just read this from the social media. Guys at home, like I said, the phone lines are open. It's 08091 2222283, 08091 2222284,
08091 2222285.
And 08091222286.
Now,
wow.
That's fine. I just mentioned our numbers, and we have a caller. Hello, Sammy. Good evening. Hello, Sammy. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, Sammy. How are you?
I'm very good.
Thank you very much.
How are you ladies doing?
We're good. Thank you.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Quick one. I just wanted to share the experience of someone I know.
Okay.
When I was in school, there was this girl, my classmate. She's a model.
Okay.
And well, some form of beauty queen in one pageant.
Oh, I see.
Her boyfriend then was in class too. We were in school together.
Okay.
And that guy, if the girl, I don't know if I should call her sick or something, I don't know. But the guy didn't beat her. She didn't think he loved her.
Wow.
Wow.
For her, abuse is an expression of love.
Wow.
What?
Yes. Yes, I've seen that.
Wow.
Yeah. And I have also seen a situation where it is the wife that abused the husband.
It's possible,
Not just verbally, but physically.
Wow. She must be a strong woman then.
Yeah.
They should seize all the pounded yam.
Sammy, what do you think about domestic abuse? A man hitting a woman, do you think it's right?
Now, I think that any man that hits a woman is a weakling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He is weak.
Thank you.
And he is very, very weak.
Thank you.
A woman who is in a man's house and if the man starts to hit the woman, I tell her, please pack your things as soon as you can and get out of there.
Even
Like
if she's
divorce?
married with kids.
Oh, yeah.
Divorce?
She should get out. She shouldn't wait until the guy will kill her. She should go from a distance and love him from a distance.
Yeah.
If he changes, then she can go back. If not, please stay out.
He won't
But you're
change.
So you're encouraging
Yes.
divorce then?
He didn't say
I
divorce.
didn't say divorce. I said separate.
She should just
Yeah.
run for her dear life first,
Yeah.
yeah.
She should run for her dear
Thank
I
life.
just
you.
wanted to make clear.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
thank you.
Thank you so much,
You're
Sammy.
welcome.
Please
Thank
keep
you.
watching the show. Thank you.
It's really sad.
All
Let
right,
me
you
just
know-
say this
Yes,
quickly. He mentioned a beauty queen, right? I also read on Wikipedia that there was a beauty queen in, I think, 1990. She was trying to get back. The boyfriend, rather, she had broken up with her boyfriend. And he wanted them to get back together. And she refused. And guess what? The guy poured acid on her and said, let's see who will
Who's
date
gonna-
you, who will love you when you're disfigured.
Like some guys are just
It's quite
pretty
it's quite
sickening, but I think
rampant.
it's as a result of like you said, there's a lady, if they don't beat her, she doesn't feel the
This
love.
is really
your
disturbing,
background.
guys.
I think
This
your
is-
background.
it's really
because
disturbing.
sometimes some people
Background.
all they've seen all
a-
their lives like daddy
True.
has been beating
True.
mommy to
I
order.
agree with you.
Okay, hi. Sorry, guys. We have a call. Mohammed from Kaduna. Hello, Mohammed. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so sorry we lost that call. So, guys, let me just quickly read this from
Sure.
social media.
Okay,
This is from Damilolo Tanimowo. He says, Now, the funniest thing was, when I sent this out on my Facebook page, it was like 80% of guys. It was just one woman. All the guys were talking.
Women
like,
never want to talk about this.
I don't really know why,
Why?
but then again, we'll probably find out in the course of as we
Okay.
go. So Damilola says, I believe domestic violence amongst men stem from a lack of self-esteem, self-worth, and self-control, a high level of insecurity that leads such men to use force and coercion to bring a woman into submission. So there are a lot of men. They know the woman is quite weak because she's not as
Exactly.
she's not as strong as he. So they feel, if you talk to me in a way I don't like, the best way I can show you some submission is to whack you in the face.
I was going to say that when you mentioned low self-esteem, I think most of those women too that are victims also have low
self-esteem.
Low self-esteem, especially when you find that they can't leave that relationship. And I heard you saying earlier on that HIV,
oh, the HIV one.
positive
Yeah, people
are,
they're sufferers. A lot of them they what now? They are victims of domestic violence because really,
there's no worry.
if you leave me, no one would want me. So just beat me till you can beat me no more.
And I also feel that
Hi guys, so sorry, we have another call. Bolaji from Jos. Hello, Bolaji.
Yeah,
Good
Hello,
evening.
good evening.
good evening.
well, good evening.
Hi.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
How you doing?
Yeah, this is Bolaji speaking.
Hi,
I'm
Bolaji.
just- I'm good. I just got to appreciate you guys.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
The program
Thank
is
you.
a very nice program. I think this is my first time of
Oh,
really?
listening to the program or watching the program to this site.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I think my contribution is, I think, like the first caller said, he was trying to say something about a man beating a woman is not right, which I feel is actually saying the right thing. I think it's the truth. Because for you to be able to control your relationship, it has to do with maturity.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
yes.
It has to do with maturity.
Yes, we
Yes.
You
agree.
understand? And if you're not matured enough, then there's no point you going into any relationship.
Bring, that's
with
right.
opposite sex. You understand?
If you can't
I
handle
think
the
the only advice I would just give to the male out there is that beating a woman is not the right thing to do.
Okay.
You understand? In order to correct the mistake of an individual,
Yes.
you can just sit her down. When she's good. Let me say once she's at the right
Yeah, she's calm.
mood or something. You
Yes.
understand? And you just try to correct her, put her on the track instead of you beating her.
Yeah.
I think that's just my only contribution.
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you so
Bolaji.
very much.
Please keep watching the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Follow us on Twitter and like our Facebook page.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, I mean, you can see that guys are calling in because the truth is, there are a few guys out there who do not hit a woman. No matter how a woman provokes him, he would rather just walk out, pretend, realize, or think, I have a sister as well. I would never want another man to do this to my sister.
Exactly.
But there are some men who are just oblivious. They do not care.
They think that
And
their
do you know the
strength
funniest
is in
thing?
it.
I think those kind of men who beat women, they beat their sisters. That's what I think.
Possible.
It-
Or
I
probably
think-
it's possible their parent, their father used to beat their
Their
mother
mom.
as
And I
well.
think a lot of people, a lot of ladies that become victims, I don't know about, I can't say 100%, but from those I've spoken with, most of them were like victims before. I met someone who dated a guy for 8 years, married. Okay, we have another caller.
Sorry guys, we have another caller. Mohammed from Kaduna. Hello, Mohammed.
Hello, it's Mohammed calling from Kaduna.
Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
Sanu.
How are your day?
Um,
She's like, yeah, you're doing.
the issue of domestic violence. Hey, it's okay. Hello.
Hello, we
we're
can
listening
hear
to
you.
sir.
Okay, yeah. The issue of domestic violence. Hello.
We're listening
we're
to you.
listening to you,
Continue,
sir.
continue.
God, network.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you,
Mr.
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
Yes.
We can hear you clearly. Keep speaking.
I think it's network probably from where he's calling from.
Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you. I think you should move away from your TV set, please.
Yes, I have even go away from the house completely.
Okay.
The issue of
All right.
domestic violence.
Yes, sir.
I want to look at it from different angle of view.
Okay.
Where I live in the northern part of the country, where we have different culture, habits, and religions compared to other part of Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah.
The issue of domestic violence sometimes has to do with the nature of the family setup.
Okay.
Sometimes, like here where we live, sometimes our women, that is our wives, or so to say,
Yes.
do consider us as their slaves.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Really.
That's
Yeah.
way from his
Sometimes
perspective, so.
here in the north, you provide anything she needed, the food, even the water she drinks, you provide it for her.
Okay.
But sometimes a very little thing.
Hello? Oh,
God.
sugar. I would have loved to hear
I would have
that.
loved
Trying
to
to-
hear
oh,
what he's
yeah.
saying, because what he's saying is pretty interesting, and he's talking from the northern
Northern part of Nigeria.
Nigeria, saying that some women, the women, make the men feel like slaves.
They
because
provide everything.
the men
They provide
provide
everything.
everything for them. But this is what I have to say. Yes, she probably might make you feel like you're the slave for everything, but at the end of the day, man, you're a man.
You're a man.
You
A
are
man is a man is
the
a man.
You don't have to prove it
You're
by
the man.
being Mike
True
Tyson
that.
on.
You're the man. You know, do you understand? You are. I mean, you're the man.
I think the root of everything is just low self-esteem.
You're the man.
And people should realize that and work on it.
Okay, let me just quickly read this. This is
Okay.
from Akiyemi Bayo. He says, okay, no, let me leave that one. There's so much I need to pick. Olabode Ogunbodede. I call him Bode anyway. It is absolutely wrong to hit a woman. That said, we don't know if she attacked him with a knife last night or she just hissed. So we need more information. He says,
funny.
we need to know what she did because ladies always want guys to show some control.
Some
But-
ladies.
But then, ladies too should control what they say and do too. It is a job for both of them. He says,
course.
take an example we're all familiar with, Chris Brown and Rihanna. He hit her, messed her face up, etc., etc. But guess what? She went back. She went back. Why would you go back? What sort of madness makes you stay?
You know,
Same thing
sorry.
we've been bantering
Okay.
about, really. It's the same thing we've been bantering. And I was also going to say that I know some women they can nag. Some women can be stubborn. But all
go
that
overboard.
notwithstanding, there is no excuse, like Terry had said earlier, there's no excuse whatsoever for you to hit a woman. It's
think-
completely unacceptable.
When you said something about women that keep going back, Rihanna, she kept going back to Chris Brown. Reminded me of this story, the Arolo story, the Skybank lady that was working in Skybank and her husband.
Oh, yes, of
In
course.
fact, calling the guy her husband is her killer.
Yes.
Her husband, he chopped
her
her, stabbed her 7-something times, and I know he's been sentenced to death now because, well, this one led to murder. But then our constitution does not necessarily give room for, you know, for like, it doesn't give room for people to defend victims of domestic violence. Starting from the police station, you get there like your husband beat you. Hello, you know, so you just recoil into your shell and you're like,
want to beat you. They'll be like, oh, did he beat you well? Oh, what's serious?
and then women go, oh, I fell. Something hit me in the face. Don't cover it up.
Don't cover it up.
We know that people will gossip, people will talk, but for everything, for the sake of everything that is divine to you, Arowolo killed his wife in the end, and that was not the first day. I heard she had been going home and her parents would tell her, go back, you know, your husband's house is...
You see, that's another thing, Darren. You said something, you know, the issue of there's the doctrine of saying it is for better, for worse. We do agree, for better, for worse.
Not that kind of worse.
But not that kind. So if you are out there, you're watching the show Inside Eve, ladies, please listen. If you're in an abusive relationship that is, he's battering you and punching you, you're having bruises, please, for your life, if you have kids, you need to stay separated for a while. Try and seek counseling. I don't know if Nigeria's counseling system is really tush or really top grade, but seek counseling. Do not stay. Do you want to die?
Even if he buys you flowers, buys you Bugatti, and buys you everything.
Here's my own version of what you just said, Boo. Yeah. If you, as a lady, if you're in an abusive relationship, married or not, okay, here's the first step you should take. I think you should try and punch him back so he knows how it feels. Yes.
You know what I was even thinking about?
Yes, do it.
I wish a lady...
Go and learn to fight, or maybe you should attack him.
Self-defense.
Some form of self-defense.
And
let him know how it feels.
Probably when he hits you, like, you hit me.
Yes. You know what I was thinking about? I wish a lady that could...
Okay, Mr. Mohammed, you're calling right back again from...
I'm
All right.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Mr. Mohammed, we can hear you. Keep talking to us.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Mr. Mohammed.
Yes.
Please keep talking to us. We can hear you.
Yes, I'm talking.
Okay, you were saying?
Yeah, I'm calling from...
Yes, we got you.
So stay away.
Sorry, I think the thing is about women. It's like, you know, most guys...
Yeah.
Mr. Mohammed, could you move away from your TV set, please?
That they are actually...
Move away from your television.
We've lost our call again. Mr. Mohammed, if you're watching this show, when you do give us a call back, because I know you really want to set across your message, please stay away from your TV. Thank you very much.
Go on Facebook, drop us a comment.
A comment. We're talking about self-defense. If a woman decides to retaliate, he'll be like, you hit me.
Yes,
oh, you hit me.
When he knows the strength in your punch, then maybe he'll stay away. Maybe he will decide, you know, we can talk about it.
You know the picture I have in my head, like, he's been doing it, he's done it once, twice. Secretly learn something. Then one day he doesn't hit you.
Learn where to grab.
He hits you. That thing that makes him a man.
Learn it.
Go for it. And the guy will be surprised as hell. Like, what?
Learn it, honey.
You should. Even if you can't pay for self-defense classes, go online. There's stuff you can learn.
YouTube is your friend,
there are particular places in a person's body where you can disarm them seriously.
That's the thing that makes him a man.
Don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Okay,
just
don't kill him.
Defend yourself.
Don't kill him.
No, but seriously, murder is murder, man. Forget it.
I'm really sorry. I mean, if you can leave your comments on our Facebook page. It's Facebook. Sorry? It's our Facebook. We have a call from Ghana. Hello, Diana from Ghana.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
My name is Kadel.
Mr. Tandela?
Yeah.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Sir, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm calling from Ghana.
Sir, can you move away from your TV set, please?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about domestic violence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, men, they probably beat their wife in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And for my concern, I want you people to give education to the ladies. Okay. Because most of the time, I have a girl.
Okay.
And for me, I don't like beating ladies.
You shouldn't.
Most of the time, she wanted me to touch or beat her before she can feel free.
Oh, okay.
So that is my suggestion for that.
She wants pain. She wants to feel pain. Hello?
Yeah.
She wants
me to touch her, like beating her always.
No, don't.
Please don't let her
listen
push
to
you
her.
that.
Don't listen to
Just
her.
continue to be the gentleman that you are.
And for me, I don't like the type of beat here. I don't like it at all.
Does she provoke
I
you?
don't like.
That's what he's saying.
That she always wants to feel the pain. Wow.
Okay, Mr. Tanda, what we can advise you on inside is please do not be provoked, okay?
Yeah.
And
Keep being gentle because once you start, you might not be able to stop, and it's a bad
Please
thing.
leave your comment on Facebook, and we'll see how we can reply in regards to that. Thank you so much for your call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
Like
you.
seriously, man.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
just.
Hi, we have another call. Hello, Jude. Good evening. Hello, Jude. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening. How are you doing?
We're good,
Very
thank
well.
you.
Thank you.
The beautiful ladies of Inside Here, these people are doing a good job.
Thank you.
I want to comment now. What of the men that are also suffering abuse from their wives?
How?
The only women that suffer abuse.
I'd like
how?
to.
Mr. Jude, tell me how. Give me one example.
I know some of my friends that their wives used to beat them also.
And what do they do when their wives are beating them? Laugh?
Because their wives, some women are powerful, more powerful than men.
No, I'd like to believe that a man can more easily defend himself
Yes.
than a woman.
No, but seriously, I think there are women that beat their men.
I agree.
So men don't want to come out and say, I want to tell you I am a man, and I want to tell you on behalf of some men, they hide. But some women used to beat the husband at home. So let's talk about male abuse.
Okay.
Yes,
we're going to talk about it.
Right?
Doing a nice job.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Jude. We're going to
you.
talk about it. Don't worry, okay? Thank you for watching the show.
I hope none of you used to beat your men.
No,
we don't do that.
We can't spoil our manicured
We're
nails. Getting all violent.
He's looking like somebody that can beat somebody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you so
Mr.
much for
Jude.
calling.
Okay, I really love him bringing that because, as women, we will just go towards men beating women. Let's talk about women who beat their men.
But what's the percentage?
Do you know
Boo-boo?
what? The percentage is not even much, but those women must be really strong.
And
I
the
don't even know
men
where to
allow
pick that
them.
from.
The men allow their women to beat them. Obviously, it's so obvious.
We're going to go back to this.
It's ridiculous. when
Mr.
you hear
Wale,
it.
that's
So I think
calling.
that's why-
Hello, Mr. Wale.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Wale. How are you?
Good evening. How are you doing?
We're
We're
good.
fine, thanks.
We're only talking about women. Dealing with women.
Okay.
What to do?
We're going to...
But we never talked about women annoying men, making them feel bad.
Nagging and all.
Mr. Wale, please, can you move away from your TV set so we can hear you properly?
Okay, let's do that.
Fantastic, because I heard myself right now. Okay, so talk to me. Talk to us.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes.
So, once you now feel it, then see, this lady, you can go extra mile to annoy the man and feel like, I don't know what to say.
I understand what
Of course.
The only thing is just is this. Sometimes you have to hold yourself up and let go. It's not always lay your hand on the women.
Yeah.
But the fact is,
Some women drive.
they can deal with the women.
I know some women drive you
Let her go
crazy.
for a while. You don't sleep with her on the bed. You don't let her be. You don't eat her food for once in a while. Our partner doesn't go out for like a night or a day. Come back.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So that's the thing. But mind you, the slim lady, you are talking about you retaliating, punching, you are asking for more.
No.
We just want to spring up a surprise on the
No
man.
way.
Like,
That's
why?
But of course.
Oh,
Thank you so much. That's why I made sure. That's why I made sure that we mentioned that some women can be very, very annoying. They can nag from today till tomorrow, but still, It's not an equivalent.
I like what Darren
Physical-
said.
I still
like
maintain
what
in the
Darren-
office, no
Exactly.
matter what she says to you,
that's what
if
I like.
she's 22
I like that.
and her daddy is the biggest man ever and he places her above you in the office, she would yap you, she would say rubbish to you, and you know that she's not justified. You would keep your this thing in
course.
control,
So why
under
not
control.
your-
So why don't you take it home?
Guys, we can
no.
talk. Darren, calm down.
It's paining me
It's
now.
alright, calm down.
Come to me to
Darren,
give
it's okay. Sorry, you're pain as well. Guys,
annoying.
we can talk about this issue over and over. We're going to talk about it. It's an extended version on Wednesday. So please leave
Don't
your
miss
comments on Facebook, on our Twitter. Please follow us on our Twitter, R2TV. We're going to be right back with our point of view. So please stay tuned.
Yes, people, you are welcome to the show. This is like, seriously? I have something for you again. Wizkid has released a picture of himself and his son, Ayo Jr.
Is it cute? When exactly did you start this?
I started dating at 11, yo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But now there's the question of 16 being the new 18. So the question now is, when is the right age to?
Oh, okay.
What? Like seriously? But chill, you could check out my bars the way I drop it. When I'm on the top, you know I'm never gonna fall. Alright, I'm about to go in on the freestyle, cause it's DT.
On a flight back from ABJ to Lagos, and there's this girl I met like on the same flight. Disrespectful to me, I took it personal. I'm like, it's cool. And my expression was very, straight. Next thing I was gonna turn to talk to her, and she just grabbed me and kissed me on the plane.
Often believed that you can never really understand an individual by looking at them from the outside. To really understand why people speak the way they do, why they talk the way they do, and act the way they do, you really need an inside perspective.
Comment, darling. Can you tell us what's going on?
Everything relationship-wise, we are going to be trashing it. We're going to trash it here on the show.
Women are so busy, like from here to here. We actually call them the octopus mom.
My name is Aderi Sola. If it's a mouthful, you could call me Derry.
We're talking to women, woman to woman,
real women to real women. Hello. Yeah, what was the crazy one? Don't be deceived.
I'm not crazy.
Yes. All right, welcome back, and this is still Inside Eve. If you're just joining us, you've missed, and it's not particularly been fun all the way today because today's topic is pretty sensitive. Domestic violence. In fact, nobody should that's the response. Every time you say domestic violence, you just go, You know, we have a story here. We had another story, but then someone wrote something on our Facebook page, and we really need to talk about it. Anyway, she says, okay, we were talking about domestic violence. And then, open up, come on. All right, so she said her neighbor, that's 5 months pregnant.
Wow.
She witnesses this every time from her neighbor. I'd like to read it. She witnesses this from her neighbor that is like 5 months pregnant. Her husband is always hitting this lady. And then I think last week or something, with the 5 months pregnancy, he stripped her naked.
What?
Like, seriously, stripped her naked.
What?
I don't understand. You know, it's one thing for you to hit a woman, then a pregnant woman. So really, what should she do? What's your point of view? What do you think she should do? How should she run? She's pregnant for him, remember? They are raising a family.
Raising, wow.
Should she risk her life and stay there and say because of love, or yeah, we want to stay here?
I don't care how pregnant she is.
For me, let's be realistic.
How heavy she is. No. Listen.
That's a baby we're talking about.
Listen, Jerry, it's not just about her now.
It's a baby.
It's about her and her baby.
What?
If anything happens to that woman, don't forget she's carrying a baby. It's 2 people involved. It's not 1 person. If it's only her, fine, you can stay. Let the man beat you. But then he beat her and humiliated her.
She was stripped naked.
I think I got it now.
word.
Let me read it. Verbatim says,
no.
"This is for real. I see my neighbor go through this almost every weekend. She's currently about 5 months pregnant and was stripped naked recently. I called the police. All right, we need to take a call.
Sorry, we need to take
Hello, Mr. Shola. Hello, Shola.
Hi, good evening.
Oh, it's a woman. Hallelujah.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, darling. Hello, sweetheart.
I really like the Nubian look.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look really lovely with the yellow flower.
That's flower.
Okay, I would like to contribute.
Yes,
I think some of the signs of domestic violence starts by, okay, let me bring it to a man-woman relationship now.
Okay.
It starts by when you feel certain fear in your partner, and
Fear,
I would like to
okay.
blame it on culture in a way, because culture could be misinterpreted. I don't know if you know what I mean. But
Yeah, of course.
imagine an African woman that feels like she should obey her husband.
Yes.
Like
She should obey.
and then you
Revere,
know,
okay.
I hope you know that there are girls that are in relationships that if the guy does not beat them, they don't feel loved.
Yeah, we've heard that.
Then how will you try to sensitize such people that domestic violence is bad? How are we going to do that?
Wow, that's
Because
like a
these
huge
girls,
task.
I have a friend. If her boyfriend does not beat her, she doesn't feel like he loves her.
Oh.
And then these are girls that will go back to apologize to those guys that have treated them in the wrong way. You know, if the purpose of a thing is unknown, abuse is inevitable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The people that are engaged in domestic violence, they really need to be sensitized.
Yes,
I think
that's the
because
solution.
it's a
That's
hot
a
topic,
solution.
and I think I have a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Very well said.
If they won't change their thought pattern, then they won't have tried.
That's a major one.
That's very good.
Thank you very much.
so
Thank you.
much,
Keep
Shola.
watching.
Keep calling.
Yeah, I think what she said is like key. You know, we've established that yes, there are men that hit women, and the percentage in Nigeria is rising. I think between 2011 and 2013, we had a rise from 21% to 30%.
Wow.
From 10%,
21% to 30%.
to 30%.
That's ridiculous. So it looks like country there's recession, global recession, and things are really getting hard, and guys are more frustrated. I do not understand. But then again, we can't deny the fact that there are women out there that think it is normal for them to be hit. Maybe their daddies beat them, their brothers beat them,
it's
boyfriends
possible.
beat them. So now when their husbands
It's
are
the
beating
norm
them,
for them.
it's normal. They're used to the pain. So like Shola said, we need to sensitize people. Now, if there's someone around you that you think is probably acting sick and enjoying and enduring pain for whatever reason, you should like step in, try to save them before they meet a serial killer that they think is just
Don't
hitting
you
them.
think the person wants to be saved? If
They-
you want to
they
save
don't.
someone, the person first
Yes,
of all
of course.
has to
You-
I agree with
realize.
you, Boo-boo.
You need to save people by force. What if the person thinks it's okay
No, you
to
can't
be hit?
force it. You can't force it. The person needs to be
All right,
ready.
so let's get back to
Yeah.
this. So she said,
Wow.
sadly, I was talking about the 5 months pregnant woman. She was stripped naked, and she said she called the police. That's the neighbor here, as I was sure if I intervened myself, I would kill somebody. Sadly, she's still there going through this. I want to say to any woman or man going through this to please seek help and get out. It may seem hard and difficult, but you should ask yourself, how priceless are my values and the person that I am?
Yes.
Again, do you deserve this? This is from Folake Olabisi Ajibola. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this
Wow.
is something we should really talk about. In a relationship, 5 months pregnancy. Do you think any woman deserves to be hit, even with 1 month pregnancy or without pregnancy?
No, even without pregnancy, like you said.
What should she do?
She should look. Does she
Oh,
have family?
boy.
If all, does she have family?
I guess she would.
If she has family, then she should take herself to her family
her
house
baby.
and take care of her take care of her unborn child.
But then again, I think because of the setting we are in, nobody wants to advise you to leave your husband's house.
No, but we need to be factual. We need to be
We're not telling you
factual.
to
We
leave
know,
your husband's house. We're not saying leave your husband. We're saying protect your life. What's
We
that?
need to be factual.
She's carrying his child. I don't know. He has
Let's
something with
forget
her.
all the cultural
So
values.
you're gonna take her away. You're gonna take her away. I don't know.
Guys, do you know what? Like I said, we can talk about this.
We need to
over and
continue
over.
this.
We're gonna continue
Domestic
this
violence.
I still have so
on
much I haven't
Wednesday.
said.
Viewers at home on Inside Eve on Wednesday. Join us 8 to 9. We're going to talk about this. So leave your comments on our Facebook page.
Wow.
Please, this is very important. If you know someone who's going through this, please let us know. So our final thoughts. Fome, please, can you tell us our
My final thoughts. I feel so sad. Like, in fact.
Don't cry.
Okay, here's my final thoughts. It's by Melda B.T. Lime. And it goes, never, ever let a man put his hands on you without your permission. Yes. Never, ever. If he tries it the first time, don't say he's going to change.
Yeah.
He's not going to change. It's going to get worse. So the earlier you protect yourself, please, the better for you. Yeah.
Darren, darling.
All right, my final thought. All marriages are sacred, but not all are safe. By Rob Jackson. You know, we know the institution of marriage is like pretty sacred, like stay there till death do us part and all of that, for better, for worse.
Yeah.
But please, I beg you, if they start to hit you, slap you around, someday that cutlass, that knife is hiding somewhere, and you don't want anybody killing you and snuffing the life out of you just because you think that you are in love. So yes, the institution of marriage is sacred. We should honor it. We should revere it. But if it is not safe, please stay away for a while. Stay away for a while.
Walk out. Okay, so my final thought is quite lengthy, but it is worth hearing, and it's by an anonymous person. So the next time the abuser tells you that the reason he's abusive towards you is something you have done, remind yourself that no one is ever responsible for another person's action. The next time the abuser tells you that he wouldn't get so angry with you if you would try harder, remind yourself of how hard you have been trying and how little effect your efforts have had on his actions. Lastly, and the most important, the next time you are lying in bed, listen, ladies, you're lying in bed over something the abuser has said or done, remind yourself of who you were before you met him.
Exactly.
Now, this is very important. Make sure you report to National Human Rights, commissions, the National Human Rights Commission. Make sure it's a helpline. It's important. If you're the one, or it's your sister or a friend that you know, a lot of people have called and say, I know of a friend. And only if it's an abusive woman or an abusive man, please speak out.
Or simply talk to someone about it. Don't just suffer in silence.
I think a lot of women are like standing up for this.
Yes.
Like Stella Damasos is like doing
to
something.
someone, anyone
like I said,
cares.
on Wednesday we're going to talk about how Stella Damasos has stood
Mona
up.
Lisa Chinda.
Mona Lisa. I mean, there are a lot of women who are facing this, and they have come out to talk about it. So women, Inside Eve Wednesday, 8 to 9. Talk to us at East.
I think they should be flogging men publicly for domestic violence.
Exactly, strip them and flog
like
them.
Like they flog the blogger.
No problem. Now, guys, this is Inside Eve, woman to woman. We love you. That's why we're telling you this. But 8 to 9 Wednesday, we'll see you. We'll continue this again. Domestic violence. Leave your comments. We'll see you on Wednesday.
And say no to it. Don't let anybody trash you.
Bye.